questions, I want you to just shout out an answer. Who has been to an improv show before? By clap of hands. Oh, good. All right. Good. You guys know the drill. Who has never been to an improv show before? Oh, we got it. Pretty even split. Okay, great. Well, this is how it works. We don't do a lot of thinking. That's my specialty. We just yell things out that come into our brains, and it's fun. Don't be embarrassed, because everyone's going to do it. So we'll start off with some easy questions. Over here. Guys, what's your favorite color? Orange. Great. Pink, orange, green, blue. Over here, where is somewhere you've been on vacation before? Hawaii, California. Great. See, you guys are doing so good. Over here, who has some good news to share with us? Who's had something good happen to them this week? What's your good news? Oh, we've got
I just passed the final exam today.
Yeah, she just passed a final exam today. Let's give her a hand. Woo-hoo. What was the exam on?
Foot zoning.
Foot zoning. Okay, come back to the green room after the show and prove it. How long have you been interested in foot zoning?
4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years. Did you receive a foot zone and was like, this is what I want to do?
Exactly.
Touch feet. Good. Every girl's dream job. Well, awesome. Congratulations. How about on this side? What's some good news you've got to share with us? Yes?
I won my soccer championships.
You won the soccer championships? Way to go. Where was the game held? In West Jordan. Okay. And what's the league? What? I-9? Oh, okay. I know I-9 Sports. They spam me with phone calls. Awesome. Congratulations. What age division are you?
Senior.
What?
Senior. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's just like
11, 10, 11, somewhere there. 10 to 12 year olds probably.
10, 11, it's called senior. Oh, not the soccer teams I play on. And what was your team name? The Froggy Doggies. Okay, that is now the team name of this side. You guys are the Froggy Doggies. All right. On the count of 3, I want you to make the sound of a froggy doggy. 1, 2, 3. Okay, usually I have you make your show 2 or 3 times or make your sound throughout the show. We're not doing that ever again. No way. Over here, how many of you have received a foot zone before? Yes? Okay. If you haven't, let me clue you in. They take blunt objects and stab you in the foot with them. So, team foot zone, let me hear your foot zone cry. 1, 2, 3. It's the same. And now imagine doing a foot zone on a froggy doggy. Yowza. Okay. All right, all throughout the course of this show tonight, we are going to come to you guys for suggestions, just like we just did. We'll take your suggestions and we'll run with them and we'll try to make you laugh. I've got 3 of Utah's best improvisers here and also a piano player. He's amazing. So I hope you guys are in for some laughter and some cheering, some friendship, maybe some tears, some camaraderie, some heartbreak. Some joy, and a good night's sleep later. All right, so we want to get these guys out on the stage. They are actors. Their egos are fragile. They probably have mommy issues, so we need to give them as much love as we can. So we're going to start on the clap-o-meter, way down here at a level 1, like you're just starting foot zoning classes. Let me hear what a level 1 audience sounds like. Okay, good. Let's jump up a little to the middle. You're going to California on vacation, and you're pretty excited about it. Okay. All right, keep that going. We're going to go up to a level 10. You are the I-9 Senior Champions of the stage. Let's hear it! Woo! Keep it up, keep it up. Awesome. Guys, this is his real name, not a stage name. It's Logan Rogan. The funniest nerd in the business, it's Matt Hamblin. She has someone in her life, her last name is Steves. She has someone in her life named Keanu Steves, but this is Kaylee Steves. And our remarkable and talented pianist. We could not do this without him. And a big fan of Travis Matthew.
There you got it.
Anything else you want? And he's
Make something up.
allergic to shellfish. It's Jordan Dixon. Yay! All right. We've got a fun game for you called 9 out of 10. This does not involve Jordan. It is for our 3 other players. This is called 9 out of 10. And what's going to happen is these 3 players are experts on something, but something that you're not traditionally an expert in. What's something that someone wouldn't really be an expert in?
Earrings.
Spike ball.
Fortnite.
I'm going to come back here. Keep going.
Sobriety.
What, sobriety? Yeah, we kind of are experts in that. We'll go with shoelaces. Probably there are some sneakerheads that are experts in shoelaces, so that's going to be you right now. These guys are going to inform us about shoelaces. At any time, one of the other experts can object, and I'll either sustain it or deny it, and hear their pleas. So, Matt, would you please step forward and tell us about shoelaces?
So the origin of the shoelace takes place in ancient Egyptian times when a man by the name of Sir Tootin' decided that traditional sandals were too simple for children to put on, and wearing shoes should be a skill that required effort or assistance.
Objection, sorry. I wanted to let this slide. I couldn't. It's Sir Shootin' Bootin'. Shoe, you know what I'm saying? It's not Shootin' Bootin'.
I think that's valid.
Yeah.
Sustained.
Sorry. All right, someone knows what they're talking about. I'm going to continue with this. I don't know if any of you have seen Phineas and Ferb. They taught me a thing or two about shoelaces specifically. The shoelace, this is all you really need to know. This is all that's really you're gonna come in contact with normal people like you guys.
Objection!
Yes?
A real expert wouldn't stall this long to get to the point.
That's true. Sustained.
Now, Phineas and Ferb may be enough for the amateur shoelacer, but every real shoelacer knows that it all began when a rabbit ran around a tree.
Yes?
If everyone knows that, does our expert really need to be talking about it, or something everybody knows already?
You're also an expert, so you're kind of dissing yourself. Denied. Keep going, Matt.
So ancient legend tells of a rabbit who came out of its hole and ran around a tree and went back into the hole. And somebody saw that and said, what if shoes were complicated like that?
Objection! Going around a hole is about the easiest thing you can do to a hole.
Sustained.
At this point, they decided, perhaps it's best if we base our footwear not upon rabbits, but upon other things, such as sounds, maybe going After that, NASA invented Velcro. Now, Velcro was very popular among young children because it had a texture not unlike that of sandpaper, which, as we all know, children love sandpaper.
Objection!
Yes?
Children don't love sandpaper.
Let's take it to the audience. Children, if you love sandpaper, please clap.
I stand corrected.
Stand corrected. Children love sandpaper.
Oh, children love sandpaper. They like to make surfaces smooth. Speaking of surfaces, shoes are made of leather. Leather comes from...
Objection.
Yes?
My shoes don't have a single bit of leather in them, and they still have laces.
Sustained.
Now, we all know how it goes. Your shoes are...
I
Yes?
don't know how it goes. What do you have to share as an expert? I want to share some expertise.
Okay, sustained.
As only the experts would know. Shoelaces go on shoes.
Objection!
Yes, Matt?
There are some things that everyone would know.
Sustained.
Now, the first shoelace was made of a piece of rope that had been used in a snare to catch a rabbit. And that rabbit said, "If you'll spare my life, I'll teach you how to tie a knot."
Objection!
Yes?
Everyone knows rabbits don't speak English, they speak French.
Sustained.
So the rabbit said, "Excusez-moi," and then the person had to translate the rabbit to find out what it wanted. So, after stealing the rope from the snare and setting the rabbit free, the rabbit was able to continue its race against the tortoise. But oh, that tortoise, a wily foe indeed, continued slow and steady. Not usually the best advice for a race, but for some reason it worked. But the rabbit now
Objection!
Yes?
We've lost the shoelaces.
Objection. I saw him gesturing towards his feet. I'm interested to see where that's going.
yes.
Continue, Logan.
Shoelaces are there. Back to the tortoise.
Okay, objection. Yeah, all right, you're in.
Now, one would think as time has gone on that shoelace technology would evolve with it.
Objection. Technology? We're talking about shoelaces, sir.
It's all technology.
Sustained. Go ahead.
Okay. Do you mind if I talk about technology? Because that is a little bit more fascinating.
I will warn you, counselor, that he got thrown out for tortoise and hare. We're talking about shoelaces.
Okay, if we're talking about shoelaces, let's talk about the shoelace technology. So, back when people didn't have technology, they only had shoelaces.
Objection, isn't that what she objected him about?
Yeah, that's true. Get out of there.
I'm gonna be honest, anything can be technology, including tortoises. So, the main problem with tortoises is they don't wear shoes to have shoelaces upon their feet. That is why humans have dominated the earth. So if you ever want to know why, we have kings and presidents and magistrates.
Objection!
Yes?
Kings and presidents have worn sandals, and yet the shoelace still exists.
I'm confused.
I'm saying his point is invalid.
You know, I concede, he has a point.
Now, there was a brief time in the 90s where we had these shoelaces that were kind of stiff and curly. And if you wore those, you didn't have to tie them. And it turns out that was worse somehow. Every other form of shoelace has been defeated by the standard tie them in a weird knot shoelaces.
Objection.
Yes?
When have you seen those shoelaces in a ring? How can you decide who's won? I stand by what I said.
Is anybody here wearing those weird curly shoelaces that they had in the 90s? Exactly.
No, see? Okay, he's made a good point.
So the question is, why are shoelaces still the same? Why do we still have to double knot them?
Yes?
If he's an expert, why is he asking questions?
That's true. Get him out of here.
Let me tell you the answer to that. What was your question one more time? I'm an expert. I'll go ahead and take care of this one.
If you know
He
it.
doesn't know. Okay. So let's talk about shoelaces one more time again. They go on the shoes.
Objection, we're gonna talk about shoelaces many more than just one time. This is my
true.
career.
Sustained.
I have made a career as a shoelaceologist. I travel to many fields and forums and conventions, and people, they don't know what to do with their shoelaces.
Objection! Yes,
Yeah.
they do.
That's true. They do know what to do with shoelaces.
Now, the point I've been trying to make is Big Shoelace is weaving a web that's tying us all down. Why are they slowing us down? Why do shoes not tie themselves? It's the year 2024. Now I'm telling you, if it could be done, and it can.
Objection! According to the documentary Back to the Future Part 2, it was done in 2015.
And
That's true.
yet, here we
That's
are.
true.
Here we are.
So the next time that one of your parents, friends, or loved ones tell that you need to tie your shoes, you look them square in the eyes and you tell them, I did tie them. If they untied themselves, that was their choice. I cannot stand...
Tie their shoes? I'm sorry, did you mean tie their shoelaces?
Ooh, I tie shoes in knots as well.
Dethroned on semantics.
I don't know
Sustained.
about you guys, but when I tie my shoelaces, okay, the laces is important because how many of you, by a show of hands, real quickly, this is important for my research as an expert, how many of you have ever tied your shoe? Yeah. Okay, I can't even, to be completely honest with you, I can't tell if anybody's raising your hand. These lights are extremely bright.
Objection! I was able to see that person right over there. Raise a hand. Right
That's
there.
true, and that's game. All right, Jordan is itching to go. His fingers can't be held under control any longer. So we will play a game, a musical game called What Do You Mean? This game is for 3 people. They are going to do a scene. At any point, if someone in the scene says, what do you mean? That person has to start singing immediately and cannot stop singing until someone interrupts them. I already explained it. If you weren't paying attention, that's on you. Okay, that's all. So what I need from you guys is a suggestion for someone that you feel awkward around. Okay. Your suggestion is a very general women.
I'll take one for the team, please. I'll come in. I'll do that one.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Hi. Didn't realize you'd be a woman.
When you were looking at the app, and it said, who are you interested in? And you selected women and
Oh, shoot.
I didn't realize I'd be a
Oh man, this is a dating app. Oh, I was trying to buy shoes.
I do know a thing or two about shoelaces. If you're interested.
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm an expert about shoelaces. They can take you places. I mean, I can do anything with these. Watch your back, little guy.
Whoa, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Don't threaten me, please.
Oh, no worries.
I get a lot of anxiety around women.
Hey, excuse me. Either of you here to pick up some shoes?
Oh, yeah, that's me.
Oh, hey.
thank
I thought
goodness.
you'd be a woman.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, I went on the shoe app
do you
and
mean?
What do you mean?
I was looking for some shoes to sell so my mom won't starve. We don't have a turkey, we eat a tin can that we carve. I sell some shoes to ladies, 'cause they're stilettos with high heels.
Wait, you're saying you won't sell me your stilettos because I'm a man?
Well, do you have the calves for them?
Are you questioning my calves?
Let's see them.
Wait, what do you mean? This isn't.
Every single morning I wake up at 4 a.m. and I do about 1,500,000 of them. These calves don't quit, they go for days. And I know...
I think I get it. That's great. I'm sorry I asked.
I'm not sorry that she asked. You
I'm
know
just
what?
saying,
I
with
think
stilettos like those, but maybe my calves will be prominent enough that I'll have the courage to talk to women. I'm always so worried about them judging my calves.
Like she just judged your
Like
calves.
she just did.
You know what? Try out these stilettos. See if they'll give you the courage.
What do you mean?
If a lady talks to you with coldness, these shoes will fill your heart up with boldness. Talk to her, speak to her, see if she wants your back. And if she doesn't, then you leave and die of a heart attack.
Whoa! I thought the worst women could say was no.
Oh, there's so much worse.
As a woman, I will tell you there is so much more worse we can say. All right, let's play another game. This one's called New Choice. This again is for all three of you. Don't you feel lucky?
So lucky.
All right, these guys are going to do a scene. Anytime I say new choice, whatever they just said is erased out the window. They have to say something completely new. So let me ask you guys, where is somewhere unique that you have been in the last month? The what? To McDonald's? What was that back here? Jail. To jail. I love it. All right, your suggestion is jail.
You know, there are bars that you can just talk through the bars.
Sorry, I don't know why they would have a phone there, I guess.
I don't know. It's so I can call my mom and let her know that I'm still here. She worries.
Oh, what's her name?
Mom. Wait.
You would not believe this. I'm sorry. Do you have a place you can sit down?
My cell has a chair.
Okay. Go ahead and use that.
All right.
I have a mom.
New choice.
I have a gorilla.
New choice.
I have some shoelaces.
New choice.
I have some teeth that really have been hurting lately, and I know you're in jail right now, but if you could just take a look through the bars, make sure everything looks okay.
Yeah, it happens every day.
Okay. Do you want me to?
I should warn you, the reason why I was put in here was for tooth-related crimes. And that ain't a lie, that's the tooth.
That's good. Okay, well.
Well, here, let me just let you in.
Oh.
I have a key, it's on the honor system.
Oh. Great.
Here, you may sit in my one chair.
Okay, yeah.
Inmate,
Oh,
are you doing illegal dentistry again?
pretend you don't have teeth.
You know I gave you that key on the honor system.
New choice.
You know that you said I was your favorite client, and I get so jealous.
New choice.
You know the only reason I'm on this side of the bars is because they haven't caught me yet, right?
You want in on some of this tooth action, guard?
No! But if you want to have any teeth left, you better do what I say.
Oh, that's where my teeth are.
New physical contact, Matt. New contact. New contact.
It's a good thing these are big bars so we can hug.
Bars can't keep us apart.
What? What is this that I see?
Oh, I stopped blocking her only for a second.
Oh!
Sorry.
Well, here, you can come in.
We were just trying to make up a song.
I can't lie to you, guard.
Okay. You told me to do that.
That's because I don't care if you go to heaven. So, guard, I was gonna look at her teeth.
We've been over this so many times.
New choice.
I know I've never warned you about this before, ever.
New choice.
Look, I only have 2 days to live. And it's my dying wish for you to get out of prison.
Well, if you die, then no one will be here to make sure I don't leave.
And no one will look at my teeth.
New choice, Kaylee.
And no one will have me sit in this chair.
New choice.
And no one will let him leave to look at my teeth in this chair. And in a different location that's completely separate from this jail cell that I've grown to love.
So yeah, stop dying, guard.
I can't, I'm just saying. I found a way to reduce your sentence for good behavior.
I'll do anything you ask, guard.
You just have to not look at anyone's teeth for
No!
2 more days!
Oh!
Just 2 more days!
The entire time I've been talking to you, I've been making eye-to-tooth contact with you. You know what? I'm staying in this jail cell.
New choice.
You know what? I can give up. I can quit teeth anytime I want.
New choice.
You know what? I'll do it, but only on the condition that you hug me again.
I don't want to be in this.
Too late, you're in this. You're in this.
Wiggly-Natsky! My goal is always to make these two guys hug as much as possible on stage, so I'm killing it. All right, we've got one more game for you. After this game, there is going to be a 10-minute intermission where there are snacks up there. Bueno bars are so good. And then there's bathrooms back there. Don't mix those up. During the intermission, what I need you to do is get onto Instagram and go onto ImprovBroadway. You will see Jordan's face and Matt's face, but all the rest of us are pinch hitting tonight. So go onto that post and post the title of a musical that has never existed before. If you put Shrek 7, we're not gonna do it, okay? Make it something general, just 3 or 4 words that sound like, you know, it could, a lot of weird places could go there. And if we pick the best one, we will reward you handsomely with 2 free tickets to any future show. All right, so that's what we need you to do right after this last game, which is called For Your Consideration. Kaylee and Logan are going to be hosting a late-night television talk show talking about the new hit musicals. And for the title of this musical, I want to find out who here thinks they have a really interesting job. You're a kid, you don't work. You're also a kid.
He says he's 37.
All right, girlfriend, over here. What's your job?
I'm a graphic designer for a fabric company.
For a fabric company. And for quilting. Okay, I'm going to hold that, put it in my pocket, because I think that's cool. I could talk quilts with you all day. This guy's hand was up too. Yes?
Nighttime park ranger for the city.
Nighttime park ranger for the city. Basically, basically Batman. Okay. What city?
Salt Lake downtown.
Downtown Salt Lake. Oh yeah, that's serious business. And what do you love about that job?
I like chasing people. People that are on electric scooters that aren't supposed to be there, I chase them in a car on the sidewalks.
That sounds really anticlimactic.
So basically Batman is what we're going for. Basically Batman.
Okay, tell us about a really weird interaction that you've had.
I had a lady dancing on the table with a stick in her hand.
What?
And she was singing like some old music, like the 70s music. And she was dancing. And singing like nobody.
And what did you do about it?
We watched her and filmed her and then told her to go.
Salt Lake City streets are safe. Thank you very much. Okay.
Wow.
Cool. Okay. If you could give a title to being a nighttime park ranger, what would it be?
A ranger.
Narranger? I am going to go with Basically Batman. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for this show based on Basically Batman.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, yes, to another edition of Musical Preview. As always, we're your hosts. I'm Trevor Backwash.
And I'm Trevor Frontwash.
Complete coincidence, by the way. Well, we got a great musical that we're going to be showcasing for you this evening. It's called Basically Batman, and Warner Brothers is going to be suing them heavily, so go see it while you can.
In this musical, if you could call it that, you could call it that.
It has music
It has music, lots of it.
and cool.
Cool. Santa makes a very strange appearance. You remember that part?
Yes.
It's very strange.
Puts coal in the stocking.
Truly.
Odd accent that man has.
Puts the coal in musical.
But let's talk about the premise of this musical, Basically Batman. It's about a night ranger on the streets of Salt Lake City, keeping it safe from people who don't have electric scooters, and because everyone in Salt Lake City should have an electric scooter.
If they don't, that's simply irresponsible.
And bad for the environment.
Yeah. I mean, one guy, we've got Batman, but if you don't have an electric scooter, you're a bad man. That's all I'm going to say about that.
So let's take a quick look at the opening number. When you have the man, Basically Batman, who sings all about how he's still trademark safe, different from the real Batman, but can chase down those villains with his electric scooter in the song, My Electric Scooter, My Friend.
Let's see it.
When I was a boy, leaving the theater, my parents with me, we spotted a hater, but they didn't die. They just got mocked a little bit, but I still, from that day, said, I'm through with it. So, the origin story is trademark safe, but I still went and trained in the mountains with the Boy Scouts for a few days. Came back a hunter, a stalker in the night. You dance on a table, I'll record it all right. Salt Lake City, the place at night where sometimes people think it's time for fights. I'll see you on the sidewalk in a no scooter zone. I'll get in my car. I've only had a couple suspected accidents, but I'm no cop. The police in this city have restrictions and rules, but the Night Ranger, only vengeance is my rule.
Magnificent. Absolutely magnificent.
It's sickening how talented he is.
Oh, yes. I got notch. I threw up in my mouth, but delight vomit.
We're all familiar with the
Oh, we all are, Ms. Frontwash. So. But now that the stage is set, we can't forget that we had a wonderful cast of villains as well that basically Batman had to fight. None of them actually copyrighted. All very distinct and free from litigation.
For example, the love interest.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
Yes, she's a villain.
she's a villain.
But basically Batman doesn't know that yet.
Basically, Batman, clueless.
Mm-hmm.
But he can distinguish that she's a villain based on her, what do you call that, fancy footwork?
Yes,
In the middle of the song?
the tap dance number that she does. I do think it was odd, though, that she didn't have actual tap shoes, and so basically Batman had to vocalize all of the tap noises as she danced.
Right,
But it really was quite a stunning musical number.
it really was, yeah.
Yes, he caught her for a minor traffic violation, but she gave him a ticket for love.
This one is called On Foot. See it?
Tap, 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 tap.
Oh, beyond Batman, I'll make up for what you lack.
Tap.
You can call me Poison Sumac. Come along to my late night park. Come along when it's after dark, and I'll show you just what parks can do. Just you and me, and Batman. Basically, Batman, I think you and I will work it out. Basically, Batman, I've seen that cape and how you can twerk it. Basically, Batman, leaning for a kiss, and I will show you what I can do with my hands and my feet. Look into my eyes, pucker up your lips, and come to Poison Sumac for your poisonous kiss.
Tappity-tap, tappity-tap.
You know it's true love when a man is willing to make tap noises for your feet.
It's not the only thing he's willing to do for Poison Sumac, is it?
No. In fact, though he is a man of justice, he was willing to break the law for her.
Yeah, he changed justice to just us.
Spelled differently. I know we said that verbally, but hopefully you caught the pun. So, we see that this story does not have a happy ending at all.
No.
That he turns to the dark side, and he has to give up his Night Ranger ways, knowing he will never again see a woman with a stick dance on a table. And that's a hard sacrifice to make. I'm addicted to that kind of stuff. My YouTube history is just nothing but that. All recorded by one guy in Salt Lake. It's amazing. So it is great to see the big final number, the duet that the two of them sing together. It's not justice, it's just us.
We can never be together, basically, Batman.
But wait, Poison Sumac. What if I was to turn away from this life of vigilante justice? What if I let children run rampant on the streets with electric scooters and didn't threaten them with being run over with my car?
You can't.
What if?
You can't do that. This city would turn to ruins like Provo.
Maybe I should just let it burn.
That's taking it too far, I think. You can just walk away.
No, I can't just walk away. I can't give up prowling the streets at night, but I can give up justice.
If you burn this city, you know what else will burn?
What?
The plants.
We're really pushing that copyright thing as far as we can.
You don't need to burn it down. You just need to walk away from this town. Just take my hand and turn away. There's no reason for you to keep seeing this through. Just come with me at end of day. Forget justice, it can be just us, can't you see? And I'll wrap you in something that's very different than ivy. And we can run away and be together, just you and me, through all the dark and stormy
But wait.
weather.
There's a class of people, not good, not criminals, just sort of inconvenient. Their end is my oath, and if I turn away, who will stop them from dancing on the tables of our hearts? And so I'll burn it to the ground, root out those ill-doers who aren't bad enough to commit true crimes. The police won't stop the ones who don't return their carts at the store. So I'll burn it down.
If you burn
It can't be you and me and no one else. Come with me.
You'll burn me too. That's right. I was the woman dancing on the table.
What's
It's
now?
me. It's me. It's me.
It was you all along. It was you this whole time.
That's right. It was me. If you stop the table dancers, you're stopping me.
Very well. This may be a city without justice, but it can be a city
With
just
We'll be back in 10 minutes. Sweet baby.
What was that you were even hanging from? Is that been safe?
That's my daughter. Everyone stare at her. Lila. Okay. Did anyone follow me out? I'm here all by myself. I guess they want more clapping. Clap for these guys. All right, I just have a couple of announcements for you. First of all, thanks for being here. Clap for yourself. You're doing so good with your laughing and your clapping and your shouting. It's just heartwarming to see. We have classes here that you can take. If you see us up here and you're like, that looks so fun. It is so fun. Come take a class. If you're looking at us and being like, I could do way better, you probably could. Come take a class and let's test what you've got. You can sign up on ImprovBroadway.com. I'm teaching one starting in November, and it's the cheapest therapy that you can buy. Genuinely, it's so fun. We can also do company parties. Holiday parties are coming up. We can come and do an hour to 90-minute show for your company parties, your family reunion, just you at your house if you just want us to come hang out at your dorm room. We will do it. And we have a Laugh Pass. I think it's just $5 a month, and you get access to all kinds of content and discounts and special features, and that's way cool. It's all on the website, ImprovBroadway.com. And finally, speaking of heart-touching, I just want to let you know that I love doing this. The very first time I came to a show here, I was like, I want to do this. And I took the classes, and now I'm a teacher here, the best teacher they've got. And it fulfills me so much. I would do this for free all day long. Someone that does not love that as much as my husband. He would like it if I got paid to do this. So if you could reach into your heart of hearts. As the holiday season is upon us, some of us drive a big old minivan that uses a lot of gas, and getting down here during rush hour by yourself in a minivan really takes a toll on the eco-conscious part of your brain. And it hurts. These guys back here, they're not as well off as the rest of you. Matt picks up those soda pop tabs off the ground to recycle them, to make enough money for his dental work, which he needs a lot of. Those aren't real. They were punched out in a bar fight in San Antonio. And he's recovering from that still. So please, imagine yourself. Now imagine yourself with a handful of money. And which one is better? The second one. So please, give us a handful of money. There's a QR code and a tip jar back there. We would appreciate it so much. Kaylee needs a kidney. So you do what you think is right. All right, that's enough of that. Thank you very much. All right. We had so many good suggestions, and it was really hard to pick. So will you guys please?
Yes.
Oh, yep, you're going.
Oh, no
Sure.
worries. You can
Yep,
take it.
sorry.
All right.
Nope,
No, okay.
you go.
All right, we had 3 that we really loved. Well, we loved all of them. We didn't love all of them. We loved most of them. Most of them were really good, you guys. Okay, the 3 that we want you guys to help us pick between, I'm going to announce them first. So you represent which one?
The Secret Mirror.
Ooh, Secret Mirror. Okay. All right, and then you?
The cowboy learns to cry.
Cowboy Learns to Cry. Wouldn't that be interesting? Then lastly,
Frosty the Hitman.
okay, so here's how this is gonna work. I'm gonna hover my hand over or nearby the person, okay? And you're gonna give your loudest cheer if you want that one. Try and only vote, well, okay.
Vote for one.
Vote for one, okay? Be loud, but vote for one. Okay, so we're gonna start off again with,
The Secret Mirror.
let's hear it. Okay, all right.
That hurts my feelings.
What do you got?
Cowboy learns to cry.
Frosty the Hitman.
Whose was that? Whose suggestion was that?
Yeah, I've got a nice little thing, a ticket for you.
Oh, there, right there.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, come see us after, okay? Come talk to us.
What's your name?
Easton.
What? Easton.
Just Easton. Just Easton.
Easton Everspatcher.
Everspacher.
Okay, all right, everyone. Welcome.
Give it up for the opening and closing night of Easton Everspatcher's Frosty the Hitman.
Can you taste it?
The coal buttons? Yeah, I can taste it. I was saying since I was a boy, he'd be back again someday. And they didn't believe us.
Yeah, that day has come. Happy birthday to him.
So what do we do now?
I think we gotta hunt him down. We know what powers that hitman. It's that magic stovetop hat he wears.
It's left a trail of bodies that spans this entire town.
Yeah, and nary a clue because he uses his own snow and it melts in the sun. How are we supposed to track a man whose weapons melt? You know what? I believe in you, though. Ever since our days in the academy, I've been watching you. You can do this. You can find him. You can track down and see his beady little eyes made out of coal.
I can't!
You don't believe
I never
me?
could. Don't you understand? Didn't you ever wonder who first put that top hat on his head? Who crafted his arms, his bulbous belly with love and childish wonder? It was me all along.
You made a monster.
And he made me one too.
But you know what? Now's the time for you to make up for those mistakes, to wash that snow off of your hands.
But how could I? This town was so lonely growing up and he was all I had. How can I? How could I?
Because you know what? You're not alone anymore. You got a partner who will occasionally hold your hands for 3 seconds and no more.
But don't you realize your hands are made of snow too?
Wait, is that why I'm wearing a hat? Am I a snowman?
Yes, you're a snowman.
Do you have any friends who are not snowmen?
No, that's what I've been saying. I was a lonely child and I grew to become a lonely man.
So are you my dad, or how does this work?
I don't really know.
But I'll still help you, and I hope I do not later encounter a moral dilemma where I have to choose between you and my snow kin. It's probably not foreshadowing. I think we'll be fine.
I think so. But how could I ever? These two hands built him.
But do you know why we came to life?
Why?
Because you believed in it. You believed in us. You need to believe in yourself. Your belief is the real magic of wintertime.
12 years old in the snow on the hill, scarf round my neck and a shiver from the chill. I scooped the snow into a ball and packed it tight, rolled it around until it grown to monstrous size. How can I end what I have made? my earliest friend from younger days.
Watching him mold the snow for me, I love it, please. For a snowman such as I, this is like learning about the birds and bees. I love our times together, just you, just us. But I never thought that I was really a frozen homunculus.
The snowmen are the only friends I have, and Frosty was the first. How is he cursed?
He's the worst, he's the worst, he's the worst.
But maybe under that dark hat, his frozen heart still beats, and maybe it can still be a happy birthday.
We'll hunt the Frosty down together like we always have, my friend. We'll hunt him down until this nightmarish birthday will finally end.
I don't know if I can do it still, but I'll try.
You gotta believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself.
Okay, I'll do it.
Oh, that was easy. Okay, all right.
I'll at least try.
Okay, that is a start. That is a start. I think, you know what? 1, 2, 3. I'm with you, my friend.
Thanks, that helps.
Let's go find him.
Kaylee? Oh, good, honey, you're home. Get inside. You know the news said you can't be out after dark.
Well, I wasn't out before. I was out before it got dark, and then I came home.
Kaylee, we have talked about this.
Okay.
With that Frosty on the loose, you cannot be out.
What's he gonna
Past
do?
dark.
Stab me with an icicle?
Yes!
Oh. That would be bad.
That's the reports. There's stabbing with icicles.
Okay.
He throws coal eyeballs at you. Major injuries.
Well, instead of wearing my mittens, I could wear boxing gloves and take him out, you know?
You think that's gonna work? Do you know what happens when you punch a snowman?
Well, I've never done it before, but...
Yeah, that's one problem.
Okay.
Number 2, he just regenerates more snow.
Oh, I did...
You can't... Please, Kaylee, promise me you'll be safe. I can't lose you to Frosty the way I lost your father.
Flashback!
No! That snowman stabbed me with a carrot!
I'll get you, Frosty!
My dying wish is that you make sure our daughter doesn't also get killed by Frosty!
You always bring up Dad, but that was last winter. You get a new one. I'm sorry, it's just like you...
The pain is still so real.
Okay.
Okay? I know that you and Dad didn't always get along, but I loved him.
That's great.
For all of his flaws, I loved him.
And you know who I love? My friends. When it's dark.
Well, they should be inside too. You're lucky to have a parent that cares about you as much as I do.
Yeah, it's good that I had one. I know I'm sorry. This isn't what you want to hear, but I kind of think Dad had it coming. No. What? I'm just saying. He wore weird shoes, and I kind of squeak a little bit when it came, and I was like, you always know when he's coming, And it's like, take some precautions, I don't know.
You have no idea the sacrifices your father made to give us a good life.
Exactly, and that's probably why I don't care.
I sold a kidney.
Another one?
Just make sure Kaylee gets it. I know she needs a kidney. I don't need any kidneys. It's fine.
You are such a good man.
The doctor said as long as I don't get stabbed with a carrot, I'll be fine.
I promise to never let that happen.
Thanks, honey.
And I didn't keep my promise.
Well,
So now the only promise I can keep is that I'll keep you safe.
okay. What's your plan? What's your plan?
To lock the door.
To lock the doors.
Close the blinds.
Okay.
Stay out of the outside when it's cold.
You're gonna want to get that.
Oh my gosh.
It would be unsafe for me to do so.
Hello?
Hello.
She froze. You froze?
Stay behind me, Kaylee.
Well, if it isn't this family again. Last time I came, I got a mighty fine pair of squeaky shoes to wear on my feet. I wonder what I'll find this time.
You know you can't come past that threshold unless I invite you in.
Oh, I know. But there's still plenty time. You're not the only one in this house, after all. Maybe that daughter of yours wants to see a magic trick.
She's too old. She doesn't believe in magic anymore.
Nope.
Maybe I'll sound like one of her friends coming over for a sleepover.
Why would you reveal that part of your plot? That doesn't make any sense.
Because that's not the real plan. I'm spitballing here a little bit. But when I work it out, mark my words, I'll be back again someday.
You took my husband. What more do you want?
Well, there's still more to take, isn't there? I want it all. Snowmen only get bigger the more you add.
Are you okay?
You're the mom. I don't.
Sorry. She's weird.
Tell me, little girl, what do you want for Christmas? Isn't there something you've wanted for the holidays? Something a magic snowman could grant, perhaps?
You don't have to answer that, Kaylee.
Okay.
Don't stare into his shiny button eyes. Don't take a whiff of that corn pipe. Don't look at his pieces of coal. Otherwise, he will know he sees your deepest thoughts, your deepest dreams, your secrets. If you know what I mean, he knows what's in your heart, and he'll take it from you and just leave a scar. Don't trust Frosty. Don't trust Frosty. Don't trust Frosty the snowman. Don't trust Frosty. Don't trust Frosty. Frosty the snowman.
Just remember, if you ever need something from Frosty, he'll grant it for a price. I know I'm a bit of a dangerous snowman, but it doesn't have to be for you. Just remember, someday you'll find you need a little help. Something dark to hide from the elf on the shelf. And when it happens, just say my name 3 times, and I'll be there to do some crimes. Just trust Frosty. Just trust Frosty.
Don't trust Frosty.
Just trust Frosty.
Don't trust Frosty.
Don't trust
the
Frosty.
snowman. He'll say that he will grant you your deepest, fondest wish.
Right.
But I'll tell you, my daughter, I'll give you the dish, that it comes at a price you're not willing to pay.
But
And
you'll
then
still
be-
get your wish, so it's kind of okay.
Don't trust Frosty.
Trust Frosty.
Don't trust Frosty.
Trust Frosty.
I kind of trust Frosty.
Don't trust Frosty the snowman.
Just remember, if no one else is there to listen to you, Frosty always will be. He might not have ears, but he always listens. So, Frosty stopped by your house last night,
Yeah,
right?
it was so weird. Because at first I was like, whatever. And then I was like, and then I was like, whatever. You know, like, did he stop at your house? Or
Yeah.
did you just hear about mine?
He's been by before.
Really?
Yeah,
What did he want?
me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it's not the point. I'm here to solve the crime. I'm tracking him down. You know, I'm a bit of a night ranger. I don't want to brag.
Night Ranger.
Yeah, I'm not official police.
Do you have any
but-
friends that are also hanging out at night that maybe...
I'm over here, but I can't enter the threshold until I'm invited in. I'm also a magic
True.
snowman. Hi. Nice one, though.
Yeah.
Name's Freezy. I really should have recognized that meant I was a snowman sooner, but...
True.
yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to just open the gate?
Yeah,
or-
just say you can come in and turn down the heat. Okay.
You can come
all
in.
right. Thank you.
All right.
Hi. Nice in here. Indoors.
Have you checked this guy out? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry. This one's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
You know, it's just Frosty's been causing a lot of trouble. You know, he does this weird sort of ominous monkey paw sort of offer thing, and
Yeah.
a lot of people take him up on it.
Right.
Like a lot of people.
Yeah. Well, he's got something kind of good to offer. I don't know. You said he's been by lots of times. Mm-hmm. You said he wants you. But here's what's weird. When he came to my house, he didn't say, I want her, which, like, I'm used to that. Most guys don't say that. But something that's really weird about this particular exchange was that he was more so saying, like, I'll give you what you want. And I was like, sold, you know?
Freezy, I don't like saying this, but I think we need to use this kid as bait. I'm just saying, I've watched a lot of monster movies, and I think we gotta go with the bait strategy.
Under normal circumstances, I would say no, but since you created me, I feel like I also have your same moral code and am totally on board with this. We should set up like a little, like a snowman trap that as soon as he comes in and tries to grant her wish, it'll snap and we'll get him.
But after he grants the wish.
Oh crap, she heard us.
Just
She
I mean,
heard us.
Maybe a little bit. I don't know.
Look, I know Frosty seems friendly. He seems nice.
Yep.
He seems like he understands
Exactly.
that parents can be overbearing.
Right.
All of that.
Yeah, he got rid of one for me.
Oh,
You know,
Wow.
I hope he at least gave you a kidney first, you know?
the snow. I did
The-
get
no, the
one.
father,
It might
yeah,
be,
the dad,
oh,
yeah.
Okay, it's unclear who it's from.
But we have to stop him. I'm just so concerned. I cannot wait until we see the time where you finally get to face him down.
Yeah.
One-on-one, just you and him.
It'll be like staring into another version of myself.
So since you heard us, will you be bait for the snowman?
We need someone who's willing, someone he's shown interest in. He's shown interest in you.
I don't
for
think you guys
whatever reason.
understand him. I think he's really sweet. I think he's nice. I think you guys are going to be shocked. I think the real guy you're looking for is not Frosty. That's just me. That's just how I feel.
You think there's some other snowman that's been committing these crimes?
I mean, to be fair, you have made a lot of them. When we were singing earlier, you were making another snowman.
Even when they melt, like the next year, there's still several. Like, why are you still doing this if this is such an issue? Anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll be
Sometimes your life's strategy gets kind of just put out there before you, and you have to just go, wow.
Yeah.
Look, just because he has no friends or anything like that, you know, someday maybe he'll be able to meet a woman who perhaps her husband died through some carrot-related accident. And then maybe at that point he'll no longer need snowmen, but what's the chance of that happening?
I've failed math. Probability's not my thing, but
Look, I'm just saying, I've created a monster.
yeah.
Possibly more than one, but like one
yeah.
that we're really
For
after.
sure, at
Yeah.
least one monster.
Yeah.
And I need someone to help me bring him in so I can stop him. Will
Okay.
you do that?
It's amazing you come to me. You need something, it's not for free. You want me to be a piece of meat. Ew, wait. No. I'll do it myself. He loves me so. He's all big and made of snow. He's in the nighttime. That's where I love to go. I'll find it myself. I'll find it myself.
But what happens when he turns on you?
No, I don't think he will.
But everybody says that, and then he does. That's like his entire thing.
That is how a monkey paw works.
He's different than you think. He's different. Write it in ink because here's the thing. When I saw him and I looked in his eyes, I thought, weird, is this a disguise? Everyone's saying he's one of the bad guys. I saw him and my heart got warm. I don't know why, but I think he's good. And I think I'll befriend him in the woods. If you want to, like, lay off, give me something good.
So
Let me
we're gonna
enjoy
have
it.
to find another kid to be bait.
Or we could just like tie her up.
I feel like that's more of a police thing.
Okay.
The Night Ranger jurisdiction is a little less than that.
Hey, maybe we can follow her though and watch what happens when she goes into the woods from
I'm
a
not gonna
distance.
listen
So we're not
because
like
I've already
visible.
come up with my own plan. So I'm not listening to this.
I
I'm gonna
think
go
we
ahead
should
and head
do
out.
that. All right. Oh, she's left.
Okay, I guess we'll just leave
We're
the
just,
house
we're
too.
just in our house.
Hey.
Yeah, this feels uncomfortable. Yep.
Here, let's just head out. Come on.
Yep.
Frosty! 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 I don't know why I thought that would work.
Well, well, well.
Frosty!
Look who came to the woods all alone.
Yes! Yes!
Looks like you have something you want, don't you?
Yes!
Well, why don't you whisper it in Frosty's little ear? Just kidding, I don't have any.
Oh. That's a good one.
Now tell me,
Yeah.
you've been warned by a lot of people not to come see me. What brings you here?
Well, I just know that you're different. You're not what people say you are.
You feel like you could fix me, huh?
I could make you ears if that's what you mean.
No.
Oh.
You think you could change my cold heart?
I just don't think it's cold in the first place, but I also haven't touched it yet.
That makes me a little uncomfortable.
Okay, well, you're...
But you should know, I don't have a heart.
Okay,
It melted long ago.
okay. That's fine. Okay?
Is
That doesn't
it?
mean you're bad.
But murdering your father doesn't either.
So annoying. I don't know. I just feel like it's okay.
So tell me, what is it that you would wish for?
A different dad. Any of them. You know?
So you want a dad
Yes.
to replace the dad I murdered. Stabbed him through his space where a kidney was with a carrot nose.
And if you were bad, wouldn't you have done the same thing to me by now? Checkmate. you want to help me.
Oh, I do want to help you. I do indeed. But there's something you'll have to do for me.
Oh,
You'll have to invite me into your home.
you didn't mention that.
No, I never do.
My mom's pretty afraid of you.
Oh, but just think of what your new dad will say. So tell me, if you were to have the exact dad you wanted, what would he be like?
How old are you?
It's a little forward, kid.
No. He would be someone who treats my mom really great. Maybe made of snow. I think that'd be interesting.
Are you trying to set me up with your mom?
I don't.
It feels like you're trying to set me up with your mom.
I think that you're not.
I just want to make it clear I don't do those kind of wishes anymore.
Anymore. Okay.
They never work out the way you'd think they would.
Okay. Well, then, I want you to find someone for her or make someone for her.
Very well.
Someone to distract her so I can get out with my friends.
Wow. It sounds like if your mother was out of the way, you could do whatever you wanted.
Yeah. Yeah, like if she wasn't home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you just had more of a cold, distant parental figure.
Sure. Yeah, a distant. I like that word.
Well, then why don't you invite me into your home?
You're gonna distract her?
Why don't you just ask me to come inside?
Do I need to ask you if you already want to? I could.
I need to be invited in. We've established that snowmen have vampire rules.
Okay. Okay.
I also can't cross running water, but that's because it melts me too fast.
Okay. So we bring you inside and you distract my mom?
Oh, look at that. This whole time we've been wandering and we're right in front of your front door. Look at that!
Yeah.
Why don't you just open it?
Okay. Why don't. Okay.
Why don't you bring your mom down and she and I can have a little chat? Just invite me into the living room.
Can you say it a little different? Just say, like, do you mind if I come in the living room? Not like, why don't you invite. It's giving the. Just when I bring her down,
Oh, yeah.
just
Well,
get.
maybe
nicer.
invite me in first so I can be there waiting for her.
Okay. You're invited in.
Oh, great.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've been in this house.
Mom? Mom? I think I might have made.
What is it?
Why,
Kimmy,
hello
what have
there.
you done?
I'm sorry.
That's right, I'm in your house. Someone invited me in. Happy birthday to me.
Kaylee, how could you?
It was because I.
It's been a long time waiting. And it looks like I'm going to have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
What do you want, Frosty?
I want you to say hello to your husband for me.
That's what I. Because I was saying.
No!
A scarf! Holy crap! Oh my gosh! Lady! Do you do martial arts or something?
I would do anything to protect my daughter from you. You
Really?
monster.
Then why don't you make a wish? She already did, so she's mine now. Any home she lives in, I can find. You might melt me now, but I'll come back again next year. So why don't you offer me a deal I can't refuse?
Fine. Give me the carrot nose and I'll sign. You let her go and take me instead.
Okay. Sounds like a deal. You'll join me in my snow cave, be my snow queen. Frozen for all time.
You said you didn't do those kind of deals.
I'm not known for being an honest snowman.
It's true.
It reminds me of the deal that I made just one winter ago. I asked Frosty to help me, but little did I know that the way he would solve the problem of listening to my husband snore was to stab him in the back with this carrot and make my man no more. It comes at a price,
Technically, I granted the wish.
but it came at
No
a
one's heard
price.
that man snoring for a year now.
And I'll admit that's been nice. But it was not worth the price. So now, I wish for you to leave my daughter alone.
Very well. I guess she'll be quite alone in this house without either of her parents. Wish granted.
But the one that needs to leave her alone is you.
My carrot nose.
I read the small print on that contract from
dang
last
it.
year. It's the only thing that can kill you, Frosty.
My own nose. But there's even smaller print under that. Not just anyone can kill me. Only the one who made me in the first place.
But Frosty, look, you're already melting.
What? How?
You're turning into a puddle.
No.
And
what?
luckily I replaced these with quality LVP flooring from Lowe's Home and Garden with the money I got from my husband's life insurance.
This musical's sponsored. But how? You're not the one who made me.
No, but as you melt, I think I have an idea of what will happen.
Glad somebody does.
Watch him melt, Kaylee.
How
Don't
can
take
this
your eyes
be?
off of him.
Okay. Yeah. Glued right there.
Just as I suspected. My husband's shoes.
Oh!
Yep.
Those squeaky shoes you hated.
Shoes!
I've been wearing them to be ominous.
You haven't been wearing them. Kaylee, say hello to your father.
How did you know? How'd you figure it out?
Oh, I could tell. I could tell there was something still alive behind those beady coal eyes. I knew it was you, and yet it wasn't you. I knew you weren't really Frosty the Hitman. You were my Matt.
Wait. But then who's responsible for the string of murders across the city?
It's you.
Yeah.
It's still you. You're
Mind if we
gonna
add
need to
another?
run.
Hey, it's me. Partner? Wait a minute. Is my partner really Frosty the Snowman and your husband? I've been listening at the window this whole time, by the
I
way.
told you to stop doing that.
Great
It's creepy.
song you were doing. I know, but it's nice outside. I'm frozen.
That's right, Freezy. I thought it was going to be some kind of thing where I had to look myself in the mirror. I know I was saying that like it was a metaphor, but it's real.
Maybe it can still be a metaphor. Can you change your ways? Because you apparently never killed her husband.
But look, all those years ago, when I was a boy in the snow, I made a man. I made myself. And I decided that no one would leave me alone in the cold ever again. But now what have I done?
You've murdered.
Murdered.
Yeah, a lot of that. So now that you know my secret, what now?
Now I think you should be alone in the cold.
That sounds fair.
That is a light punishment, and I'll be there.
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
You mean you'll come with me, Freezy?
It's too warm inside the house.
Even though you know that I dress like a snowman and murder people?
I mean, it's kind of offensive to my people that you dress up like one of me, you know? It's Snowface.
Yeah.
But I accept you for who you are,
Wow, Freezy.
Dad. And that makes you my sister, because he made me.
Wait, that's kind of fun.
Yeah, we're like a family.
Except you're going to jail because you murdered lots of people. But I think your sentence will be right because your mind just wasn't right. They'll look at you and say, he was taken over, he was cray. And then they'll let you up easy and I'll come visit you every weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
So instead of the justice I deserve, they'll just kind of slap me on the wrist.
Slap.
You on the wrist.
And I'll be back next year.
You'll be back.
Wow.
You'll be back.
I'm like a Batman villain.
You'll be back.
They never really stop
You'll
me.
be back. You'll be back.
I
You'll
can
be
hear
back.
a
You'll be back. You'll be
policeman
back.
say, stop.
That's the police.
But I guess it's my cue to go.
No, that's the police.
It's my cue to go before they melt me. By which I mean throw me in jail.
Right.
But don't worry, kids. I'll be back again someday.
He'll be back. 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 He'll be back.
Happy
He'll be back. He'll be back. He'll be back. He'll be back. He'll be back someday.
Your performers, it's Bailey. Thank you.
That was okay at the end, just trying to find a way to tie the other story together really quick.